What's up, everybody? In this video, I'm going to share the latest Marvel Pops that I have added to my collection. And I'm going to start off with one that I think we all knew they had to do. We have here from Deadpool and Wolverine, the new Blade Pop. Of course, the Wesley Snipes Blade. Pretty cool looking pop here. Was very glad to finally see this once it was revealed. Of course, here on the back, we also have the Channing Tatum Gambit and we have X-23. I'm not going to worry about those two figures. They don't show the new Elektra back here, but she is available on Funko.com. I don't think she sold out. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I got this one. And from the original Pops they did on this movie, I didn't worry about those, except for I did get Lady Pool. I got the diamond variant of her, which was also a Funko.com exclusive, I believe. If they do any more based on the movie, you know, maybe I would go for them. I'm not sure if they plan to do any more or not. Like, it would be cool to get Cassandra Nova, but like I said, I don't know if they plan to do anything else based on the movie. I just really wanted to make sure, though, that I got this particular Blade Pop. Like I said, I've been looking forward to it. And all the Pops that you're about to see, I will be getting these out of box. We'll take a look at them. There might be even some of these that I decide just to go ahead and keep out of box, because I don't really see most of these being high value over time, so I may not even worry about keeping some of them in the box if I like them better out of box. Next up here, based on the Spider-Man 2 video game, we have here Scream. And since this one is based on the video game, I don't think it's the same individual within the symbiote that, you know, you would find within the comics. I'm not going to say more about it in case you haven't checked out this game. I thought it was a solid game overall, but I did enjoy the first one more. I think the best part of this game was the Venom section near the end, but you got to go far into the game to even get to that. But yeah, this is a cool looking Scream figure here, though. I feel like Funko has done one of the comic version. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I can see her over there. I don't think you all would be able to see her, but she's over there off to the side. Maybe in the future I'll do a video showing all of my symbiote related Pops. But yeah, this new figure here is pretty cool looking. Looks like she's on a base and it's not sitting quite right, but like I said, I will be getting these out of box. On the back there, you see some more figures based on Spider-Man 2, which I think at this point I don't have any of the other ones. I know I've seen this City Sound suit Miles Morales one around. I'm not so sure about the other ones, but yeah, this one here, pretty awesome looking. All right, keeping it moving here, another one, as a matter of fact, that it's based on the comics, but I guess you could say based on the games as well. So we have here Spider-Man in the Last Stand suit, and this is a PX Previews exclusive, which it says limited to 25,000, but that doesn't really feel so limited. I don't know if a lot of people went for this one, but I really like the look of this particular suit, and I mainly do know it from the game, not so much from the comics. I'm not familiar with the Last Stand storyline, but I really did enjoy the look of this suit. As a matter of fact, I wore this the majority of the time. I want to say it was in the first game. I actually wore this suit a lot. Yeah, I just think it looks so cool. It's so like street level looking, basically. You know, I like the idea of a street level Spider-Man, yet looking cool at the same time. You know, not the homemade suit so much. But yeah, this is pretty awesome. So yeah, had to go for that one. And I think I ordered mine from Entertainment Earth. The Pops here, they came from various retailers, but I think I ordered mine with Entertainment Earth there for that particular one. Then we have here a Funko.com exclusive. We have the latest Scarlet Spider Pop. So there are a couple, I think, now based on the Scarlet Spider. But yeah, this is the latest one with him rocking the hood. So I do like the look of that one there. Very plain Marvel box here, but that's all right. It doesn't really need to have anything too crazy with it. Yeah, this one is basically the same. And this is one of those Pops where, I mean, you know, the box being so plain, even with that one there, I don't know if I need to really put them back in the box. I may actually leave them out. You know, I'll decide that at some point. All right, keeping it moving here, some of the latest ones that actually arrived, because I did order these online. We have here from the Infinity Saga, the Iron Man Mark V. So I thought it was cool that Funko decided to go back to the Infinity Saga and give us some Pops we haven't necessarily seen before, although there is a movie moment featuring the Iron Man Mark V, which is basically the briefcase suit. But I really do like the look of this suit. I was glad that we got to see it on the big screen. One of the better moments from Iron Man 2, because it's one of the weaker Marvel movies altogether. But I did like the use of the briefcase suit, though. So yeah, pretty cool to have that outside of the movie moment. And then also outside of that movie moment, we do have here Whiplash as well. So very happy to see a standalone Whiplash. This villain definitely could have done more within the movie, and I hate that for the final act he switched up to a different suit that was more similar to like Iron Man or Ironmonger. Thought it was very uninteresting. I wish he would have kept The whips, you know, in this style, he did have whips still, but they look different. In this style, still sort of a more stripped down suit would have been nice towards the end. But that's a big issue with comic book movies in general. They always feel the need to go big and CGI heavy towards the end, and I don't think it's always necessary. But yeah, pretty cool looking pop here. And I don't know if we'll ever actually see this character again on the big screen, you know, anytime soon. And then also from that same set here, I did decide to get the Captain America, of course, based on the first Captain America movie, which I really like this suit just because it does feel like a soldier, like, you know, World War II era soldier, excuse me. So that's why I really like the look of this one here. So I got all of this set except for the Peggy Carter. I thought the Peggy Carter is just not super interesting. And then I do have more interesting pops of Peggy, and I even have like minis and some different things representing Peggy, or at least you know, Captain Carter. So I just thought they looked more interesting than this particular one. I don't know, I feel like they could have done something else with that to make it stand out. But yeah, I got these three out of the set, pretty happy with them, and there's still so much potential going back to the Infinity Saga that Funko can do. So it's going to be interesting to see where they take it with this particular line. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get all of these out of box. We will take a closer look at them. Marvel Pops tend to look really good together because of how colorful they are. And of course, these are no exception. We'll go and take a closer look at each one. So starting off here, of course, with Blade. He's got the gray going on now, the gray here, the streak of gray right there. Pretty cool looking. And this is an interesting gun that he has there. I don't think I've seen him use that before anywhere else, that particular weapon. He doesn't have the long coat on. I'm a big fan of when he rocks the long coat, but you know, this is true to the final scene for him within the movie, you know, the big battle basically. And he actually does have a bladed weapon with him. It's like that machete there on his back, which is pretty cool. So yeah, pretty good looking pop altogether. I'm very interested to see if they actually do anything else with Wesley Snipes' blade, because it's not working out with Mahershala Ali. It seems like the creatives just can't really get it together, and I know they're trying to put a lot of characters into the next Avengers movie, so we'll see what happens there. Definitely let me know if you would like to see Wesley Snipes come back as Blade, you know, within an Avengers movie, or maybe even, you know, featured in another movie, or even a standalone. You know, let me know your thoughts about that. And by the way, only 2 of these pops have a stand. Some of them, they might want to tip over, but that's not really the fault of the pops, though. It's just this is not the steadiest table. So if you see anything fall over, doesn't mean anything is wrong with the pops. Next up here, of course, we have Scream with the huge head sculpt, and that's why she has this type of base, you know, where it connects to her back to help her stand up there. Yeah, this is a pretty cool looking figure here with the giant hair sculpt there, which of course is part of the symbiote. And if I'm not mistaken, I think she can even use that kind of like a weapon. It was a cool section in the game where she did show up. It was a brief appearance, but it was pretty awesome there. And I like how she has the like spiky suit going on there as well. And of course, the, you know, symbiotes tend to have like the claw type hands. So all around pretty cool looking. Yeah, and I will have to do some rearranging probably with my symbiote collection, because I wouldn't mind having the Scream figures together. Now this Scarlet Spider, I assume that this is the clone of Peter Parker. I keep forgetting what his name is exactly. Somebody can remind me in the comments. But yeah, I don't know a lot about the character within the comics. I just like know of him more so. And the Scarlet Spider, I just see images of him around, and of course the different suits. I think some of his suits, you know, went into the video games as well. But this one with the hood, I'm a big fan of hoodies. I'm actually rocking mine right now. So yeah, I really do like the look here with this particular figure. I was kind of surprised that they actually made this one a Funko.com exclusive. I don't know how many people really went for it, but I like the look of it. And I did order some other figures at the same time, so of course that helped with getting rid of the shipping costs with that. So yeah, pretty cool looking. And I do like the look of the symbol, how large that is on the back there as well. I wonder what's up with this belt, if it has something to do with certain abilities he's had. I guess it would be like web rechargers or whatever. But yeah, if you know anything more about the character, definitely feel free to share. Yeah, here we got the Last Stand Spider-Man. This is just such a cool looking suit. I feel like I've seen somebody cosplay this look before, and it's one that translates really well to the real world because that jacket is just so awesome looking. Of course, he's rocking the leather there some. They even got like the glossy shoes here. I really like that detail that they went with there. And the wrinkling on the suit too is some really nice detail with this. Yeah, and the spider logo there, the old school spider logo on the back, that looks pretty awesome all as well. You know, I really do like this suit. He doesn't have the you know, the lines on the head sculpt. That bugs some people. It doesn't really bother me because sometimes the lines, especially on older Spider-Man pops, they can end up looking kind of sloppy. So I think this actually works for this particular look, but you can let me know what you think about that personally. All right, so then we got here the Mark V briefcase suit, which is such a simple look in a way because, I mean, it basically is just the red and the silver, but I really like the look of this though. I don't know if they would ever actually, you know, put this suit anywhere else into the MCU because, I mean, now, of course, we don't have the original Iron Man. And I know the whole thing going on, of course, with Robert Downey Jr. as Doom, but I wonder if they will try to incorporate him anywhere as Iron Man as well. With all the multiverse stuff, there's a lot of things that they can do, so, you know, we'll see what happens with that. And Ironheart, I know some people are already kind of down on that series, but I'm interested to see where it goes. And it would be cool to have the Tony Stark AI. I don't think they're going to do that, but, you know, we'll see. There's a lot of potential, of course, for the future. And these whips, if you're wondering with Whiplash, the whips are very light. So again, he doesn't have a stand, and the whips do kind of, you know, help him to stand, I guess, if he were to lean forward some. But mine is, the whips aren't even really touching the table. He still stands pretty steady because, like I said, these are very lightweight. And I did like this look in the movie. I thought it was a pretty cool action sequence there in, what was it, Monaco, I believe, you know, with the race cars. Yeah, pretty cool looking. And in case you want to do the quick comparison, I did grab the movie moment. So yeah, this was that movie moment, which was in the Marvel Collector Corps, I believe, if I'm not mistaken about that. Yeah, pretty cool looking. I mean, the pops, yeah, they look the same, you know, so I know some people might say it wasn't really necessary to do these again here, but, you know, a lot of people did not get this original item. I think this does help out new collectors, and for people that like me that really like the look of the characters in this way, I think this is awesome as well. Something you'll notice here, though, the whips, they are not very yellow. I can't remember if they were originally like that or it's because of where I had these set up. So I know that if you have pops near a window, of course, the boxes can get sun bleached. Apparently that has happened to part just one little section of my Marvel collection as well, because they are near a UV light bulb. Some of the pop boxes are starting to look that way. It does bug me some, but I mean, it's pops that I'm keeping anyway, so I'm not going to stress it too much. But yeah, I wonder if that has an effect on the actual coloring of the figures themselves, because like I said, I can't remember if the whips are meant to look like that or not, and I don't think they're glow in the dark. I'm pretty sure they're not. So yeah, I just don't remember them looking that way. They're definitely, the whips are more yellow looking here with this new figure, but I don't know. I'm really not sure. But regardless, I do like the look of the movie moment and the new standalone pops here. And then of course we got the Captain America, which then, you know, they've done other pops with him with this particular look. I do like that he is in more of a sort of action pose with this one, like he's getting ready for action. And this one does come with a stand because his feet are kind of wide apart there. So yeah, I think that's why they did it that way. But yeah, really like the look of this one. I remember, I think the first one they did of Captain America with this look, that pop was hugely popular. It might have been a convention exclusive. I can't remember. It's somewhere in my collection, but I just remember when they did him previously with this look, you know, the original one, a lot of people were into that particular pop. It was high value for a while. I think that has calmed down, and especially with this one being out now, I'm pretty sure that price has calmed down. But you know, if you followed the channel for a long time, you know, for me, it's not about value so much. I just really enjoy collecting. You know, especially when I have some nostalgia tied to some of the figures, I really enjoy picking them up. So let me know what you think about these figures here. Do you have any of these in your collection, or are you going for any of these particular figures? If you follow my channel again for long term, you know that I tend to go back and forth between like a Marvel haul and a DC haul, and then I'll have some random stuff here and there. So my next haul is probably either going to be DC or some random figures. I think it's going to be some random figures. I do have some cool ones that I do want to share in the near future, so be on the lookout for that. Thank you all so much for taking the time to check this out, and I will talk to you all again real soon.